I'm going to talk about politics for a little bit. I know that might be a bit for a lot of people, but you know what? There's a lot of shit going on in this world now. Right? We know that, right? We're feeling it, right? It's not easy out there. And then man, they're at the top. I remember, I'm thinking about a lyric from Mos Def where he says, them government men seem to be professional liars. And that, to me, is where we're at now. We're dealing with liars every single day on our TVs, in our Houses of Parliament, in the White House, all kinds of places, right? So I want to talk a little bit about their propaganda and their lies. You ready? Yeah. This is what I've got for you, yeah? You know, it seems that through life, propaganda and lies are fed by those guys who wear corporate ties. So don't be surprised if your life seems contrived. The systemic rise of divisive styles has been long designed by those who reside in places with houses they're painted in white. Or those numbered 10, where they and their friends keep feeding us lies again and again. Can I do that from the top? Because that's not, we don't need that, right? Can we start that again, yeah? No interruptions, please, fellas. Yeah? Can I start from the top, yeah? Right. No, the only reason I'm saying that is because we're filming, we want to get it on YouTube, we don't need that. So please, ladies and gentlemen, just give me 5 minutes of your time, yeah? Listen to this, because this is important shit. You know, it seems that through life, propaganda and lies are fed by those guys who wear corporate ties, so don't be surprised if your life seems contrived. The systemic rise of divisive styles has been long designed by those who reside in places with houses they're painted in white, or those numbered 10, where they and their friends keep feeding us lies again and again. See, it's all a pretense. They're calls for defence. Defence of the realm while they're at the helm is something the masses now needs to dispel. Because it's quite clear they're just helping themselves. Propaganda sells, just like their talk smells. There's something that stinks. Something prepared in their public speech scripts, the type of lyrics I try not to enlist. Because it's all about tricks to make the masses live in poverty so that their brains overload. No Old Kent Road or getting past go. Well, what do you know? My lifestyle's so quick, while theirs seems so slow. Well, ignorance leads to you paying a toll. Government polls are clearly bankrolled, so what did you do with your power to vote? Fall for their lies? Well, I think you may find you jumped on the wrong ride, and now it would seem you are paying the price. Inflated gas hikes, no good schools for your child, or homework for them, and you wonder why we've now got these problems. Our leaders conceal and are not Holyfield, so are not the real deal, but feed propaganda with punch, like Evander, while lyrics I'm writing keep biting, like Tyson. Ow. Right, yes, keep biting like Tyson, which, oh, that's terrible. I made a mistake. See, you boys have messed me up now. Can't do the whole thing again, it's too long, so let's do something else. Let's switch it now. Sorry people, I'm so sorry about that, right? Let's do it again, yeah? We're gonna do something different now. We're now in some troubled times, so many crimes, and yet we keep ignoring signs. I have a good friend who's always said, people ignore until it happens to them, until they face major problems, until they see a bitter end, like losing a child because of paedophiles, or grieving because they had to dial 999. But here's the crime, your loved one's life has now beep, flatlined. Because you were told to hold the line. People die, okay, that's fine, but something's flawed in new designs. Police claim to save our lives, right? But rarely get to us in time unless you're white, then you're alright. Check the stats, I'll bet I'm right, but colour ain't the point of this, it is a fact that don't dismiss. What I'm saying is I abhor those who are above the law. If I shot someone in defence, I'm bound to get a long sentence, behind bars and stuck in jail, with no chance of getting bail. But here's the thing, when innocents die from police shootings, police don't seem to feel the sting like the bereaved of their victim. They just get holiday outings and protection for their killings and their murders and assaults, while men like me are told to hold. Excuse me sir, is this your car? No, it came from a shooting star. And before you ask, I'm really from Mars. Sarge, this fella thinks he's smart. Right, let's call the National Guard. What, just for me? Don't shoot me, please. I don't want an autopsy. Right, are you going to come quietly? Because we're arresting you for too much cheek.
Oi.
Okay. But take these handcuffs off my feet. Did you find those words funny? Well, if you did, you just don't see that this is the start of tragedies. Blacks who die in custody instead of reaching 83. So far, this has not been me. I guess I've been really lucky. But now I write true poetry. Will they come looking for me? It's a matter of time. Let's wait and see which policy I infringe like Muhammad Ali. Freedom of speech is what we need in troubled times such as these. On local streets, I don't want to hear freeze like some cop show on my TV. TV infects mentalities. Be careful what you watch. I'm begging you, please. From satellite feeds to London streets, that's why now I'm trying to leave and find a better place to be without greed and poverty. Wake up, V, you're in a dream. Leave me, let me fall asleep and just recline and ease my mind before I find myself resigned, ladies and gentlemen, to fall victim of troubled times. Ladies and gentlemen, my name is Big Bird, those are 3 watch.